Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the USC Trojans, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Ducks will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Trojans offense will get the first crack at it here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to go up top on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on third. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Pulls it, fired complete. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open, and yes, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
And the Trojans send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to launch that sack.
Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Trojans moving quickly to the line. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong run. Going to take a shot at this DB. Threads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Horn. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The short hands, it's Cox. After the filthy move, he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A first down run on the doorstep.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game. So
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45. Line, and that'll be a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent...
Just steamrolling the defense. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. No huddle offense to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Witherspoon. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's fourth down, and they can make a field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to surge it in. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Brings up second and goal.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here we go, here we go. On second and goal, he gets another chance. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
You must. Kicker, when he's in a defenseless position like that, that penalty's going to give the offense a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to end. Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Trojans want to move quickly.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Good, solid tackle. Now on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on second down. Keeps looking downfield. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down coming up. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, the first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored on turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Cox. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown Ducks! Just one moment, and all of a sudden the fortunes, and it's blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for two. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
19, Oregon 16.
And he's going to bring this one out. He gets a block. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Wants to fire on second down. Running into the open space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Finds the tight end. There he goes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Trojans will hustle to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
USC 26, Oregon 16.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to pass. Firing to the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown USC.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Takes a handoff. It's Randall. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. It's a seam wide open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Witherspoon. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quick catch on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the
Personal foul.
defense, it
Roughing
could
the
be
kicker.
a first down. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Pace, 27, jump.
Powers forward. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Looking for blockers. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a... And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Trojans are on the move.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got his man on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Gets the back moving. They want to run this quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much as the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. And this one is perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they turn it into a defensive score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Holding. Defense.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Randall. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Starts with a second down play. Motion from the back. Gonna sling it on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
On third down, he drops the throw. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. He's got an open man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
54, Oregon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much,
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, USC. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete in the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And the defense got him at the 27.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Ducks will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry up. The handoff keep working on that clock. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Quick handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Up-tempo for the offense. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get first crack at it today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and go.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Meyer. Looking down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Kentucky has it back and the big blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Goes to the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pucks it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Myers. They'll run the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Lance Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
He's going to run it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Gonna run it. It's Wells.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's Meyer. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder. Just take care of the football here. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. And the returner goes down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Karapateas. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the end zone. And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Myers. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Wells. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Lets it fly on the move. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
To the air, it's Meyer. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the feet. They put on the heat and they blocked it.
That time, what a surge right up the middle of the field. They were able to get penetration and block the kick.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. And the Rebels want to move quickly. From the gun on 3rd down. Steps away. Myers on the move. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball, he's running free down the middle. Defense got it. They're on the run. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Give to the running back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. To throw, it's Myers. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They boot it away on fourth down. He's got great speed. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Second down coming up.
Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
The offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds, and he will be short of the first down.
Huge loss on the play. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Running to the left. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the grab. It's Kendricks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Meyer. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride at the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. The snap sets up the throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And this one splits the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught-Hemingway.
And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter. Turning it on! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Using his legs at 12. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. They believe they can run right here. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll field the punt and take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he loses the football on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. There he goes. loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Myers. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So first down will open up the final period. It's a draw. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Smashes through the tackle. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to...
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Handoff to the lone back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the